Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. This is episode number 18 of Let's Play Endless Space Disharmony. As the Harmony, kind of misleading, I know. Even the amoeba. Holy crap, he has 8,500 invasion strength. And it doesn't count because it's my invasion. Jeez. I'm glad I'm not at war with the amoeba. They'd kick my butt. Of course, they are the strongest on the map, aren't they? Yeah, I am so weak. How? Jeez. Every time I get a new science, I feel like, oh yeah, this is going to be it. I'm going to get ahead. And then they just, you know, they're still so far ahead. They probably have all that technology already. Okay, population's growing. Everything's fine. We're making life a utopia. We're happy people. Empty rock of a moon. Okay. I just want it to grow. I don't want it to do anything else, really. Make that thing. Sure, make that thing. Then make people. Lava planet needs that thing and a moon survey and get rid of the toxic. Make that thing. Just make all the things. I think that's going to be... Okay, that's my new approach. I'm not going to do it manually because it's taking forever. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go you. Why can't I use the key? Okay, fine. We'll do it from this screen then. So here, make everything, then food, then science. And it'll get to the food, and when it gets to the food and the population's capped out, then I'll switch it to either science or ships. So food, then science. So make everything, food, then science. Make everything, food, then science. Colonized desert. Man, Rassam is already almost capped out. It's crazy. So much production. If this is how much production I have, just imagine the amoeba. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy to me. At least we're effectively invading Quorum here again. 22 turns, basically in an eternity. And we've just finished the ability to colonize gas giants. And looks like these guys are traveling off map now too. That technology seems to be spreading pretty quickly. Okay, I gotta find that planet that needed it for the gas giant. That was this one, I think. Colonize this one. Look at that. Crazy industry. Colonize that thing right away. High priority. I just want to get everything colonized now that it's basically free. How many times have I said that exact same thing? Probably a lot. Let's colonize this one too. It's already queued up. There's a lot of them in this list. There we go. Oh gosh, and the lava too? Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna gripe about it one more time. Look at all this screen space. It's pretty, but why can't I make this, why can't this get like, come on, make this into more like EVE Online. Let me customize the size of these things so that I can visually see more than 4 freaking things at once. There's no reason for me to be limited to this window here. Why can't I just click and expand it? That would make a lot of sense to me. Okay, well, shoot. I was supposed to go through every planet. Colonized deserts. That's good, good. This one? Colonized methane. Methane. Darn it. I'm pretty sure we already did those. Okay. Unfettered movement. With the technology you have unlocked, you are no longer constrained by cosmic strings and wormholes. Your only limit is your ambition. So now when I click on ships, I'm pretty sure that these ships have the ability to do that as well. Or is it just the new ships? I don't know. I guess the best way to check would be to take one of these ships and say, go here. Yeah, he's still choosing to go that way. Which makes me think maybe he can't do that. Don't know. Don't care. Still 5th. Come on, I've got to at least beat the Pilgrims. Don't I have one decent size fleet coming down? There we go. 550 more invasion strength. Once again, I find myself doing nothing but building technology and buildings instead of making ships. I need to make more ships. It's just so tempting to do all these upgrades. They're free and permanent. The automatons have accepted an offer from the amoeba. So they're going to join the alliance again. Okay. That's cool. The amoeba are everywhere. And also, this is another gripe of mine. From here and here, you can't see anything. Nothing. What is the purpose of these views? I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks pretty. I like that. But why can't I see the... This is too close. I can't see everything. This would be perfect. This would be even better. But I can't see anything. It's dumb. And I can't ever imagine a time where I'd want to zoom in this far, except for to click on something. So I'm just going to keep complaining about things. It's just what I do. I like... I'm a UI kind of guy. I like to make things efficient and sensical to myself. Look at that food production. My God. Rassam. 490 food. Jeez. On top of that, 286 production. Sam's almost caught up on everything. Can you gain... I wonder if you can gain 2 population units in a single turn. Because Rassam has almost enough food production to maybe even do it. Looks like that second fleet arrived. So we're looking at a little bit quicker invasion time. Let's add them together. Okay, how are we doing on science? What are we working on next? Low temp hydration. Which would allow us to make a star system improvement which just gives tons of stuff. Okay, sweet. Alright, I want that fast. I want that now. 725 per turn? Nuh-uh. I feel like the population's grown. Why isn't this one growing? Oh, it's colonizing. I love that slider. That's crazy. Okay, let's knock this all the way up to 75% so we can get it in 3 turns. Populations are still growing even though I've cut so much of their food and moved it to science. It's like once you reach that point where you have enough food to support the population and the population's there, then you can freely shift it towards science and just go super fast. I mean, Rassam, 24 people. Here's got 14. Nope, it's mine. I don't understand these automatons, what they're doing. That's weird. Next turn. Click, click. The more population you have, the bigger the sphere of influence. So, one of the other advantages to having tons of population is that, I don't know, we'll have more sphere of influence. In other games, like, say, Galactic Civilization 2, the amount of sphere of influence you have affects the amount of actual global tax revenue or, like, entertainment revenue that you get. So, in this, it just kind of, I don't know, it gives you vision. It gives you the ability to prevent people from attacking or going through your land if you're not if you're in just Cold War. So that's, you know, that's good. One more turn. Got our fancy star system improvement, hydrosequencing. Now, why did I turn my attention toward this branch again? Well, 2 production per person on planets does sound nice. And doing this system labor would make it easier. It would make it a lot less expensive to, like, build all of the improvements on an entire planet. But I don't know if I actually need that. 20% science on star system sounds nice. I think we need that. That's cheap. I don't really want to redo my ships, so let's go with that. And then maybe turn our eye toward the military route again. Even though I don't plan on making any ships. I'm so bad. I don't want to make ships, I just want to make science. What can we get on this side? 30% food, yeah! Wasteless supply chain, yeah! Trade routes generate food instead of cash. Yeah! That's what we want. We want to go the sciencey route. Please tell me I'm not like 5th in science, am I? Of course I am. Pure science and food race, and I can't even stay on top of the food race. I don't even know how I'm getting so beaten so bad. I don't get it. Did I do something wrong? Am I just bad? I mean, if I had focused on ships, then I might have more military power, but I'm 5th in ships, I'm 5th in science, I'm 5th in production. You automatons are really starting to annoy me with this. Alright, so, whatever Kriv triggered, one of the side effects appeared to be a partial reopening of the old Endless portal. Either due to a lack of energy or the failed technology, the opening is not stable, cannot be used, though it appears to lead to a separate galaxy or parallel universe. Instead, the portal will likely cause serious damage to commerce, and even surface structures within the system. Due to strong waves of gravity and electromagnetic radiation pulsing from it. 30% industry cost of improvements on systems. For the next 20 turns, industry of improvements and ships is going up. Additional effects, I could have minus 50% science, and tons of less dust, which I wouldn't care about the dust, but the science would matter. Wow, that's a really bad global event. Helpful, plus 15% on Empire for allies. Screw that. Or I could take this one. So selfish, plus 20% industry cost of improvement for other empires. So I can make it even worse. Reorient the portal and channel its energy so that the emanations affect other empires. Let's do that one. That could really destroy people who depend on dust. It'd be interesting to see if I could, like, see their economy. I don't think there's any kind of spies, though, like the Cravers here. Oh, I can't see anything about them. Don't know. Why isn't Fidus populated? Large gas irradiated helium. Well, I can see why they wouldn't want it, but that's got adamantium on it. I want it. What if I make a... Oh, that's right. I need to queue this thing in. And it's so inexpensive. 360 industry is nothing. Why can't I send it to the top? That's another one of those buttons that you just kind of expect to see. Send to top, send to bottom. Instead I've got to do this kind of dumb dragging thing. With 4 things visible. Am I complaining too much? I complain about other games, though, too. It's not just this one. You know, I complain a lot about Crusader Kings 2, which is part of what I do. Being exploitation. Desert. Adamantium. I want that. Okay. Apparently you can tell when the moon is explored when it's got that little glow around it. Exploitation. Gas methane. Oh yeah, more production. And hydro resequencing. Okay, I'm going to wrap this one up here. I will continue doing some of that stuff, and I'll see you again in the next video. Thanks for watching. See you soon.